What's going on, guys? My name's Andrew from Republic EDC, and today we are reviewing the Leatherman Signal. Nice, one of the newer Leatherman multi-tools that they've come up with. They've kept it nice and light with this exoskeleton type frame. Doesn't have a lot of weight to it in comparison to some of the other tools out there. Nice little clip there so you can keep it in your pocket. You got a carabiner clip there. You got some sockets for nuts and bolts that you can get out. You can kind of utilize that as a hammer. Pound stuff in, whatever you need to do. To open it, you got this little clip here. You just push that way, and it flips right open. You got your normal multi-tool stuff. You got your pliers, your wire cutters. Wire cutters are actually replaceable on this one, which is nice because you know once those break, it's kind of a pain in the butt to replace them. You got some normal multi-tool type things going on in here. You got your can opener. This is actually pretty cool. They've made these interchangeable. There's a whole bunch of little attachments you can buy and keep them in the case that comes with it. So you can just stick those in there and replace them as needed. These do lock back here, and that's the little lock. You've got your awl in here as well. You don't need to poke holes in your belt or anything like that. Like I said, little lock there. Push all those down. The gimmicky parts of this thing are the ferrocerium rod right here and your knife sharpener slash striker. Comes off just by pushing that back. It's a quote-unquote diamond coated knife sharpener, and the strikers, and it's kind of flimsy. It's kind of, you know, it'll get your knife sharp, but it's definitely not your whetstones or, you know, your grinders or anything like that that's gonna do anything crazy. Over here you got your ferrocerium rod slash whistle, which is it's a little small. Thing that bugs me is that this isn't replaceable, so that's kind of a pain in the butt, and it'd be nice. And it's not your thing that you're going to carry around to make fires all the time. You know, it's for doing it in a pinch. It's kind of a pain in the butt to grab and keep a hold of. You know, you can get some sparks out of there. If you got some char cloth or anything like that, it'll probably work all right. The whistle's on this other side, and it's not bad. I mean, if you were out in the wilderness and you just, you know, you couldn't talk anymore, you couldn't speak, too dehydrated or anything like that, you could definitely get somebody's attention with it. But like I said, those are kind of last case scenario type things. Closing it up, you've got your knife on one side, which is actually a pretty decent knife. Came real sharp out of the box, which is nice. Got serrated edges, a little thumb hole there. You do have to watch when you're opening it. It does get real close to your freaking thumb. I've nicked myself a couple of times with it, but overall good knife. You got the stereotypical saw going on here. You're not going to be cutting down any trees with it, but like I said, it's like a jacked up pocket knife, so it's not, you know, supposed to do everything. It's just supposed to be there to help you out when you're kind of in a pinch. But ultimately, I think they did a good job on it. I think I paid like $98 to $100-ish for it. But they've done a pretty good job, I'm not going to lie. And that is the Leatherman Signal.